If I asked you right now, what 3 things your family consistently does around money, not what you intend to do, but what you actually do, reliably, every week, most parents would go quiet. And not because they're bad parents, but because nobody gave them a framework. After 23 years teaching children of all ages and watching hundreds of families navigate financial literacy or avoid it, I've identified 3 habits that separate the families who raise financially confident children from the ones who raise financially anxious ones. And today I'm sharing all 3. They're simple, they're consistent, and they compound over time in ways that you won't believe. Here's the thing about financial literacy. It doesn't work as a one-off conversation. It doesn't work as a lecture. It definitely doesn't work as a response to a crisis. The moment your child has already spent everything or made a decision that cost them. It works as a habit. Repeated, low stakes, embedded into the normal rhythm of family life. The 3 habits I'm sharing today are all built on that principle. Each takes less than 10 minutes, and each one, done consistently, teaches your child something that school never will. Habit 1, the weekly money check-in. Every Sunday, or whatever works for your family, sit down with your child for 5 minutes and ask 3 questions. What did you earn or receive this week? What did you spend it on? And do you have any regrets about what you spent or what you didn't spend? That's it. 5 minutes. 3 questions. The questions are not the point. The conversation is the point. The habit of talking about money openly, without shame or judgment, is the most powerful thing you can build in a family. Because when money is normal to discuss, financial mistakes become learning opportunities rather than sources of shame. In 8 years of running classroom economies, the children who developed the fastest financial literacy were not the ones whose parents gave them the most money. They were the ones whose parents talked about money regularly. And the content of the conversation mattered far less than the fact that it happened at all. Your activity. Set a recurring 5-minute calendar reminder for Sunday afternoon. 1 question to start. What did you do with your money this week? And then listen. Habit 2, the split on arrival rule. Every time money arrives, pocket money, birthday money, money earned from a task, it gets split immediately. Not later, not when you get around to it, the moment it arrives. You already know the 3-jar system. Spend, save, give. The split on arrival rule is what activates it. And without this rule, the jars are decoration. With this rule, they're a system. Here's what happens in most families. Money arrives, the child puts it in their room or in their pocket. They mean to split it, they don't. And 2 days later, it's spent. The opportunity to practice is gone. The split has to happen in the moment, because the moment is where the habit lives. Later doesn't come. Now is here. The principle, it's arrival architecture. You're not trying to change what your child does with money. You're changing the moment when the decision happens. Move the decision point from whenever I feel like it to the moment it arrives. And the behavior changes automatically. So, your activity this week, when any money arrives for your child, pause everything and split it together on the spot. Even if it's $1, $5, the amount is irrelevant. The ritual is everything. Habit 3, the family financial goal. And this is the one that nobody talks about. The family financial goal. Once a year or once a term, your family should pick one shared financial goal. A holiday, a special outing, a piece of equipment, something everyone wants that requires collective saving to achieve. Then you track it together. A savings thermometer, a jar with a photo of the destination taped to the front. On the Financial Adventure Club website, there's a goal setting and tracking page on the parent dashboard that allows you to, well, why don't I just show you? So, as I was saying, you can actually use the family dashboard at the Financial Adventure Club to track or set and then track goals that you've got within the family. On the family dashboard, as you can see, this is the landing page for parents when they come in. This is where my kids are. I can see each of the kids and what they're doing. And over on the side here, we've got a section called Goals. Now, if I come down here, you can see a section again called Create Goal. So I'm going to click on that, and then we've got a choice between a family goal or a personal goal. So if you're, as a parent, you've got personal goals of your own that you want to write in, you can save them here on the site. But as for the family, we'll click on Family Goal and we'll name the goal. Save for a family vacation is an example that's there. Let's say save for, no, I'm just going to call it Adventure World. It's a local theme park here in Western Australia. Lots of water slides and stuff like that. So we want Saturday outing for everyone. Now, this, in the next section, we can either have a financial goal or account-based goal. Now, account-based goal might be something like, I want to be able to skip rope 100 times without mucking up. So you can put 100 in as your total. So it's completely up to you which one you want to do. For this one, we're going to do a financial goal because we're talking about a goal the whole family is going to contribute to. Now, to go into Adventure World, we're probably looking at about, let's say $150, now $200 for tickets. And then we want money to spend on food while we're there. Let's make it an even $300. That'll be more than enough for a day at Adventure World. And then we'll pick a date and let's say 3 or 4 weekends away. We'll say the 9th of May. That's my birthday weekend. Mother's Day too is on Sunday. So we'll make it a bit of a Mother's Day celebration. And then coming down here, the real world reward is to actually go to Adventure World. And the estimated value is going to be $300. Now, the reason this is here is because if you've done account-based reward, you could actually put down something like, okay, let's say you're going to do your chore of doing the washing up or loading the dishwasher every night, and you do it for all 5 nights of the week from Monday to Friday. And if you set that, and then it gets done, it might be a reward of, we'll have a pizza night and we'll order pizza in. Or you can choose the movie that we're going to watch on Netflix or Amazon or whatever it might be. So that's all you need to do to create your goal. And then you click create. Once the goal is created, it's sitting there. And as we go through the weeks leading up to it, it says here, we got 20 days left. There's nothing saved out of the $300 we need. I'm going to pop $50 in there as being set aside for that so far. I'll click update. And as you can see, the progress bar moves up a bit. So every time we've got a little bit more money to put into our save jar that we've labeled Adventure World, we can then come on here and track it as we go along. And that's how it's done. Complete.
This habit does something extraordinary. It makes financial discipline a shared project instead of a parental instruction. Children who see their parents actively saving towards a goal and who are part of that goal develop a completely different relationship with delayed gratification. It teaches that money is a tool for creating experiences and outcomes, not just a thing you have or don't have. It teaches that saving is not sacrifice, it's strategy. And it teaches your child that the adults in their life are practicing what they preach. So, your activity at dinner tonight, ask your family,
If we saved for something together, what would you want it to be? Let the children lead. Write down the top answer, start a jar, a chart, or pop on the Financial Adventure Club website and set it up today. 3 habits. 1, the weekly money check-in. 5 minutes, 3 questions every week without fail. 2, the split on arrival rule. Every time money arrives, split it immediately. 3, the family financial goal. 1 shared target that makes saving a team effort. None of these require a curriculum. None require a special kit. They require consistency and the willingness to make money a normal topic in your household. On Thursday, I'm sharing something I've never put on video before. The actual data from 8 years of running a classroom economy with children. What I expected to happen, what actually happened, and 3 findings that changed how I teach and how I think every parent should approach raising a financially capable child. It's probably the most important video I've made. That's Thursday. The 3 habits I've described today are built into the family experience at the Financial Adventure Club. If you haven't claimed your friend's free spot yet, I'll tell you directly, this is probably getting close to the final call. Spots are nearly gone. The link's in the description. Which of these 3 habits does your family already do? Even accidentally? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone. Well, that's Mr. J out for today. See you next time.